Then, now, forever, together.
Welcome to Boston, Massachusetts, and welcome to Monday Night Raw, where we have some fun-filled action matches for you guys. But first off, we have Sami Zayn, who was supposed to have a match with Jey Uso last week. Not sure if it was going to be in a tag team match or against Jey Uso, but Jey never showed up. Maybe it's about that, most likely. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Jey Uso, you promised me a match. You complained, you whined that I had accepted John Cena's request to have a match with CM Punk. You said you would give me the opportunity to have a match, but you never showed up. I waited, and now me and you are gonna go face to face because of that. And Sami Zayn sounds pissed. Jey Uso never showed up for their match. And now he is calling Jey Uso for a one-on-one match. Let's see if Jey Uso is going to respond and how he will. It all started due to the fact that Sami Zayn accepted John Cena's request to face off against CM Punk in a match. Jey Uso was like, why are you messing with him? Why are you even in, in alliance with him or simply negotiating matches with him? And Sami Zayn had a good point saying, hey, not everyone has that opportunity to have matches, to win all the titles, to have the fans always supporting them. It's true. Jey said, you know what then? You want a match? I'll give you a match next week. But guess what? We waited and we waited and we waited and nothing happened. So now Sami Zayn, pissed off, has gone ahead and called out Jey Uso. Things are not looking good from the two friends. This friendship slowly tearing apart. But anyhow, we now hop into our first match of the night. We have Joaquin Wilde as a special guest referee, as we have the returning Chad Gable back from injury, facing off against Dragon Lee. Now, he came back. He goes to the Raw GM and says, I want to face Dragon Lee. However, I want a guest referee. Chad Gable going into the GM's office, trying to get that sneaky advantage. Well, sucks for him. The special guest referee was picked by the GM, and it is Joaquin Wilde. So, as part of the LWO, like Dragon Lee, there's most likely not going to be a lot of neutrality here. It's going to be a lot of bias towards Dragon Lee. Sadly for Chad Gable, he was looking to get the advantage and it ended up costing him. But hey, we'll see how the match goes. If Chad Gable's able to pull off a victory here, it would be big because he's technically in a 2v1, to be honest. 2v1. So we'll have to see how it goes for him. And, as I was saying, it's a 2v1, and that alone is hard. Another thing is facing Dragon Lee. You know, if you told me a couple months ago that one of the scariest superstars in the WWE was going to be Dragon Lee, I would have laughed in your face. And oh my days, look at Chad Gable coming out with the Speed Championship. When he was El Grande Americano, he won it, and he beat Dragon Lee for it. And usually, WWE Speed Champions don't carry out their titles only during WWE Speed. But a little bit of mockery towards Dragon Lee. Chad Gable, who is still your champion, even though it was El Grande, it's a little confusing, but he's still your champion. And he comes out looking to mock Dragon Lee by the fact that he took that title away from him. So, Chad Gable trying to play those mental games. But anyhow, as we're about to get this match started, as I was saying, I would have laughed in your face if you told me Dragon Lee would be one of the scariest superstars in the next couple of months. But ever since Rey Mysterio left Raw, Dragon Lee looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1, Okay, very fair count from Joaquin Wille. Maybe we do see some neutral work from him. But anyhow, ever since Ray left, Dragon Lee has been on a tear with a different mentality, different aggression, different brutality. He's just not holding his punches anymore. And it kind of seems like Ray was like holding him back almost, right? Because now he's on a different level. He's tearing everyone apart as he flies off the top rope with a big splash onto Chad Gable. Just as I was saying, he is just a different beast now. And I mean, I'm glad that someone leaving, something so sad like that, was still able to be something positive for Dragon Lee, as, Chad Gable trying to return the favor flying, but failing to do so, as Chad Gable now sent into the lower part of the barricade. Dragon Lee continues attacking Chad Gable. Joaquin Wille doing very good on the count as he gets to 3. So far, we haven't seen any disturbance from our guest referee. Has done a very good job as Dragon Lee absolutely flying, floating, and he just continues assaulting and attacking Chad Gable. This man has no fear. He is jumping and attacking from wherever he wants as he now sends Chad Gable into the ring. Dragon Lee climbs the top rope. He is looking to fly in a big splash onto Chad Gable, who has not been able to do anything in this match. And it's not even because of the referee. Chad Gable able to duck. Now may be able to counter. Dragon Lee may be able to stun him. And hold on, Chad Gable may be able to turn things around here, as he is not gonna look for the pin. He is readjusting Dragon Lee. Now he looks for the pin, wasting some time. 1, 2. And those couple of seconds of him readjusting Dragon Lee affected him, because Dragon Lee was able to kick out at 2. Now Dragon Lee able to counter. Dragon Lee now looking for the finisher. Can he beat Chad Gable? And what? Joaquin Wille has just called a road break. I'm not sure what that was about. Dragon Lee kind of looks at Joaquin Wille with a weird look. Joaquin just walks away. And now Dragon Lee is being countered by Chad Gable. He's being pinned now. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from Dragon Lee. We talked about maybe Joaquin Wille being biased and helping Dragon Lee. But with that little bit, it looked like he was helping Chad Gable. 2, 3. Nevertheless, Dragon Lee able to get the victory against Chad Gable. But what the hell was Joaquin Wille doing? Maybe he was trying to be so neutral that he ended up favoring Chad Gable. I don't know. But anyways, Dragon Lee has gotten the victory. He has beat Chad Gable away. He has beat Chad Gable again. But this story is not done, as Dragon Lee is looking to tear American Made apart. We now head into our next match of the night. And now we have some tag team action for the tag team tournament. Let's go ahead and see who will move on to the next round of this tournament. As first, we have the Creed brothers coming out representing American Made, the same team, the same faction that the LWO, that Dragon Lee wants to tear apart and break down. And the Creed brothers facing a tag team which has been very full of surprises, to say. They are facing a town down under. And well, there's been a lot of stuff happening with Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. First and foremost, Rusev came out trying to send a message to Austin Theory like, yo, you have lots of potential, stop wasting it. And Rusev clashed with Austin Theory, he clashed with Grayson Waller. But at the end of the day, it looked like he got the victory on Austin Theory. Austin Theory still hasn't really said anything about Rusev to see if that message got through or not. But during this time, Grayson Waller was also attacked. And then we also had a match where Austin Theory did not tag Grayson Waller not once. They fought on who was going to start the match. Austin Theory ended up starting it. He never tagged Grayson Waller not once. They lost that match, and things have been just downhill for both. Whether it's being attacked, whether it's being called out by Rusev, or it's losing matches and not tagging in your teammate, things have not looked good for the tag team. But maybe this match can help bring that bond back together. It looked like Rusev, just his attack definitely helped Austin Theory, though. Looking for the pinfall. Not able to even get the count at 1. As I was saying, it looked like Rusev's attack, well, maybe not, pushing for what he wanted with Austin Theory, still created some tension and something, a little crack between a Town Down Under. And hopefully moving on to the next round and beating the Creed brothers will allow them to, regain that bond between this tag team. Former champions, they can do a lot. On the other hand, we have the Creed brothers who have been destroyed. And, hold on, Austin Theory looking for the pinfall. 1. And, kick out at 1. On the other hand, we have the Creed brothers who have been destroyed by the LWO as Dragon Lee has been trying to tear American Made apart ever since Chad Gable sent Rey Mysterio to Friday Night SmackDown. So, they've struggled too. So, in reality, even if none of these teams end up being the number 1 contenders, moving on to the next round will help them overall just have that confidence, rebuild that bond between each other, and just, kind of reestablish themselves as a good tag team. And Austin Theory finally tagging in Grayson Waller. Maybe they've been able to fix what they've had as Grayson Waller climbs the middle rope. He drops down on Brutus Creed with a big DDT. Now looking for the pinfall. 1. But a quick kick out at 1 from Brutus Creed, who still has a lot left in the tank. Now attacking onto Grayson Waller, smacking him down. Bunch of punches onto the back. And Brutus Creed targeting now the arm. Looking to pick up Grayson Waller. He does so. He sends him into the corner. Now, it looked like a tag was about to be made, but Grayson Waller able to counter. Brutus Creed now sent into the corner. And a big elbow by Grayson Waller. Now some big kicks by Grayson Waller onto the upper body of Brutus Creed. And Grayson Waller showing off a little bit. Cocky, but he's pulling it up now, looking for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out of 2. Maybe if he wasn't so cocky and if he was focused on the match, he could have got the pinfall there, but not able to do so, as now Brutus is on the attack, now dropping Grayson Waller. And now it is Brutus Creed who attacks the upper body of Grayson Waller, dealing some big damage, now picking him up and sending him into the corner now. And countered once more, never mind, not able to pull off the tag as Grayson Waller sends Brutus Creed into the corner. Instead, Austin Theory now being tagged in. A Town Down Under working very good together as Austin Theory picks up and slams Brutus Creed. And also a little bit of showing off from Austin Theory as he now picks up Brutus Creed once again. He picks him up over his shoulder and slams him down, looking for the pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. Very close. Brutus Creed able to make a quick tag to Julius. I was about to say that Brutus hasn't made a tag. Now he has, and Julius is starting off hot, dealing some big damage onto Austin Theory, who gets up quickly. Now a clothesline onto Julius, and the tag has been made to Grayson Waller, who is now the legal man. However, Julius Creed does not care. He is attacking fast and hard onto the body of Grayson Waller, attacking some big shots to the head. Now looking for the pinfall. 1, Kick out at 1 as Grayson Waller, pinfall yet again. The ropes, 1, 2. The referee saw Grayson Waller. I'm not sure if he was going to be able to kick out of that. Lucky for him, the referee was able to see that Julius Creed was using the ropes in order to maintain Grayson Waller all the way down. As now Grayson Waller able to counter Julius Creed. Looking to attack Brutus, who isn't even the legal man. A big stunner onto Brutus, but now Julius has given the opportunity to himself to just tear down onto a distracted Grayson Waller. Austin Theory's looking for the tag. Grayson Waller, though, is not trying to do anything, and now a big drop onto the body of Grayson Waller. He could have tagged Austin Theory, but he didn't. He had the time, he had the space, he had the energy, at least it looked like it. But now, things may come to an end for a town down under, as Julius Creed is up hot. He is ready to put this match away once and for all. Austin Theory, though, showing he still cares about his teammates. He still cares about winning as he breaks up the count. However, though, Julius may be able to put things away right here. Will he be able to do so? A big, low clothesline pinfall. Referee takes a while. 1, 2, 3, and the Creed brothers move on to the next round of the #1 Contenders Tag Team Tournament. And a town down under lose yet again. We saw a little bit more chemistry, but still not enough in order to beat the Creed brothers, who move on to the next round. And now we are gonna go ahead and take a listen to the former men's Intercontinental Champion at Clash at the Castle. He lost to Penta. Let's go ahead and hear him out. Look, I know that at Clash at the Castle I lost my title, but guess whose fault that is? Finn Balor. See, he lost his match and gave Penta the opportunity to face me. So it is all Finn Balor's fault. Anyhow, Penta, I want a rematch because I did it. And someone's not too happy about what they're hearing. Finn Balor coming out. Let's go ahead and hear him out as well. Look, Dom, I know you're just trying to get a rematch against Penta, but I do not appreciate you trying to blame me for you losing. Yes, I lost the match, which gave him the opportunity for your title, but you're the one who attacked him like a bum and still ended up losing the match. But hey, I know how to fix this. How about a good tag team match between me and you? We both forgive each other. We move on forward. You get your rematch, and we make sure you win that Intercontinental Championship back. Hell no. And we were just talking about cracks between a town down under. Something similar is brewing up with the Judgment Day. Dom is mad at Finn for even giving Penta the opportunity at his title. Finn's trying to tell him, like, yo, you're the one who lost the match. You attacked Penta, you still lost. And then Finn, like a good man, trying to fix his wrongs, trying to have a tag team match with Dom in order to build that chemistry back up, in order to, forgive each other's mistakes, learn from it, and remember that things happen, but we can move forward because they're a family. But Dom is not digging it. He says no. Let's see if Penta has any response to that, or he's just going to go on and try to find another first opponent to defend his title. We'll have to see, but for now, we have a rematch of last week. Valhalla takes on with one of the newest signings to Monday Night Raw, Roxanne Perez, who was distracted by OTM. Right? There are a couple members on OTM. One who I personally think would come out and try to stop Roxanne Perez from winning, that being Jada Parker. And well, They were able to do so. They were able to distract Roxanne Perez. She lost. But now Roxanne Perez has, called for a rematch. She got it. And now she's trying to recover from that loss against Valhalla. And trying to, restart her time here on Monday Night Raw. Will we see another distraction from who I think is Jada Parker? Unless if OTM, the tag team, are trying to mess with Roxanne Perez. That wouldn't. You know what I mean? Boy versus girl doesn't really make sense. I mean, I know we saw Ray Phoenix attack Candice LeRae, but like, what do they target Roxanne Perez? I don't think so. Jada Parker, on the other hand, here's where I'm thinking. Roxanne Perez goes to the main roster. Jada Parker was not called to the main roster. If she's pissed, if she's mad, she's going to target one of them, and she has decided to target Roxanne Perez. That's where my mind is at. But I guess we'll have to find out. Maybe it's someone else who's just using the OTM entrance to distract Roxanne Perez. We'll have to see. But for now, we get this match on their way as Roxanne Perez starting off very hot with a big splash onto the body of Valhalla. As now Roxanne Perez looking to send Valhalla into the corner as she drops down. Now some big stomps from Roxanne Perez as Valhalla trying to get some attacks in. Able to do so. Now looking to pick up and slam down onto Roxanne Perez. Looking for the pinfall. One. But a kick out at one from Roxanne Perez, who is not going to be beat that easily. A big DDT by Valhalla, though, as she continues to try to attack Roxanne Perez. Able to do so. Roxanne Perez, though, dodging this one, sending Valhalla into the corner. A very fast-paced match. I think Roxanne Perez is just trying to get that victory quickly. On the other hand, Valhalla trying to repeat what happened last week as Roxanne Perez now looking for the pinfall. Can she get it done? Two. And a kick out at two as Valhalla not going to be beat that easily as well. Roxanne Perez looking to continue her attack. However, she is countered. Valhalla now looking to send her into the turnbuckle. Roxanne Perez able to counter, able to escape the hold of Valhalla. Now sending Valhalla outside of the ring, sending her flying. Roxanne Perez looking to fly in a big splash onto the body of Valhalla. A big attack as Roxanne Perez has all the momentum. She has all the control in this match. Now sending Valhalla into the barricade. Roxanne Perez hops back into the ring. She hops back out. Looks like she just wanted to reset the count. And, Valhalla, if she wants to repeat what happened last week, she's going to want to pray that whoever is messing with Roxanne Perez, whoever is, distracting and using OTM's music entrance, whether it's Jada Parker or someone else, Valhalla better be praying that they come out again as, Roxanne Perez was looking for the suicide dive. Valhalla able to move out of the way. Now looking to fly, but Roxanne Perez able to return the favor and also able to move out of the way. As now Valhalla is sent inside of the ring. Roxanne Perez with some big stomps onto Valhalla. Now looking to pick her up. No, she's looking for the submission. Will Roxanne Perez be able to pull this off? Will she be able to win the match by submission? Will Valhalla tap out? They are fighting on. They are not allowing each other to fully take control. Both Roxanne Perez and Valhalla. But at the end, it is Valhalla who is able to escape. However, though, Roxanne Perez may be able to finish this match as she is gonna... What is this yet again? It is OTM. Who the hell is messing with Roxanne Perez? No one's coming out. It is a simple distraction for Roxanne Perez, who may lose this match yet again. As Valhalla looking to take full advantage of this. No. As Roxanne Perez is able to counter, she was prepared this time. She was ready for this. And now she may be able to win the match. A rope break, apparently, according to the referee. As Roxanne Perez, though, not finished attacking Valhalla. Roxanne Perez is countered though. Valhalla may be able to win this match. 1. A kick out of 1. Now Valhalla. Will she be able to kick out 2? 3, and no. Roxanne Perez with the rematch. Able to get the victory. And while she has just finished with Valhalla, whoever is messing with her, Roxanne Perez is about to start a story with whoever is messing with her. I can't wait to see if my prediction is right. And if I'm wrong, oh, I better be surprised. It better be someone good. We'll have to see. And look at Roxanne Perez talking to some smack to whoever is back there. For now, Roxanne Perez in the rematch, able to beat Valhalla. Still with some distraction. Still with some people, or I guess music, getting in the way. But nevertheless, it is Roxanne Perez who was able to get the victory. Now, we move on to some more tag team action as we have the Judgment Day. We had Finn Balor and Dom have their little, argument, their little thing a couple of moments ago. Now they're all coming out together. Only person that's missing is Raquel Rodriguez. But a very interesting tag team match as representing the Judgment Day. You know, usually it's JD McDonough and Finn Balor. However, today it is Carlito replacing Finn Balor. So we'll see how that goes for the Judgment Day. And their opponents, the other tag team looking to move on to the next round, New Catch Republic. They were very close to almost calling it quits as a tag team. Something sparked inside of them, and now they seem to be stronger than ever as New Catch Republic looking to beat the Judgment Day, represented by JD McDonough and Carlito, as Finn Balor, Liv Morgan, and Dom have all left the ring. They have headed out. Maybe things are still not that good between them. As we know, we saw Dom and Finn have their little discussion, their little argument not too long ago. So things aren't looking the best between them. But anyhow, we focus on the 4 men inside of this match. JD McDonough, Carlito. We have Pete Dunne and Tyler. New Catch Republic, Judgment Day go face to face. Who will be the team that moves on to the next round of the number 1 contenders match as JD McDonough starts off hot with a huge double kick to the chest of Pete Dunne. Now JD McDonough picking up Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne able to counter as he sends JD McDonough into the corner. Now a big stomp by Pete Dunne, who now looks to attack Carlito as he looks to drop him onto the apron with a big DDT. JD McDonough trying to return the favor, trying to attack Tyler Bates. Pete Dunne hops back in only to be teared down by JD McDonough. Pete Dunne still able to move out of the way of a big splash coming from JD McDonough. And this allows Pete Dunne to get back into control and get back into having all the momentum as he looks to pick up JD McDonough. Not able to do so. Still able to dodge that punch though, sending JD McDonough into the corner yet again. And it is Pete Dunne who is throwing a metal bat inside of the ring. Not sure what he's trying to do. Is he trying to get disqualified like the LWO did? Maybe. I doubt it though, as oh my days, JD McDonough dropped onto the knee and did hit the metal bat just slightly. Not enough for Pete Dunne. Hold on, pinfall. 1. Kick out at 1 from Pete Dunne. Not enough for New Catch Republic to be disqualified from the match. But I do think JD McDonough took some damage as now Carlito being attacked. He is sent flying. Pete Dunne hops back into the ring. A big clothesline is now Tyler Bates is the legal superstar inside of this match. He attacks JD McDonough and Pete Dunne. What are you guys doing? What is the plan for New Catch Republic? He took out a kendo stick He dropped it, but why are these guys grabbing weapons? Are they trying to win or are they trying to lose? I really don't know. As now Pete Dunne on the outside of the ring goes to attack Carlito. On the other hand, Pete Dunne has just been countered by Tyler Bate. It looks like the classic attack of a 1v1 inside of the ring and allow the other guy to just tear down the other illegal superstar on the outside of the ring, if that makes sense. Basically one-on-one outside of the ring and then one-on-one inside of the ring with the legal superstars. And then one of them takes the most advantage from it. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be the New Catch Republic. Maybe not, though, as JD McDonough is able to pick up. Never mind, he is countered by Tyler Bate. Some fast-paced action right there. As now, JD McDonough sent inside of the ring looking for the pinfall. Can he get it done? 1, 2. But a kick out of that 2 from JD McDonough as Carlito being attacked on the outside of the ring by Pete Dunne. Yet again, Tyler Bate continues the assault and the attack on JD McDonough inside of the ring as he now charges up while JD McDonough getting up slowly. JD sent into the corner, interrupted by the ref who is fixing the padding onto the turnbuckle. Loki did save JD McDonough big time right there as Tyler Bate with a big knee drop. Pete Dunne attacking Carlito on the outside of the ring once more. And some more big knee drops to the face of JD McDonough. And I think his head has just been cracked open. That giant cranium, that giant skull is now bleeding. It has been a good strategy from the New Catch Republic. However, JD McDonough is still fighting. He is continuing to try to tear down Tyler Bate. The ref's count is getting to 7. Pete Dunne and Tyler may be able to pull this off if JD McDonough doesn't hop in the ring on time. He does, but he quickly meets Tyler Bate. New Catch Republic saw Carlito as a weakness. They are taking full advantage of it, but no. Not enough as Carlito able to break the count. And I saw it from the very moment that I saw that Carlito was replacing Finn Balor. At the end of the day, Carlito is on the older side, excuse me. It's gonna cost him more to do big damage, and some small damage is gonna hurt him more. This has allowed New Catch Republic to take full advantage of basically a 2 versus 1.5. As New Catch Republic has just beat the Judgment Day, and they move on to the next round of this tag team tournament. Let's see if they can make it to the final. But first, let's see who they face off in the next round. We now hop into our next match of the night, and we have another rematch. This time it is Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick. Facing off once again against Braun Strowman. See, in Trick Williams' debut here in the main roster, Monday Night Raw, he faced off against Braun Strowman. He got pinned. However, he touched the rope. There was a rope break. The referee very badly did not see it. And well, this allowed Braun Strowman to get the quick victory and the easy victory. Trick Williams trying to, rather than kicking out, using the rope to his advantage. Referee very delayed, not on top of their game. Allowed the 3 count to continue, even though there was a rope break. And well, because of that, the Raw GM has given Trick Williams a rematch with a new referee who is going to be monitored very closely to make sure he doesn't make that same mistake, especially when it costs a new man their very first match here in the main roster. So Trick Williams has gotten his rematch. Hopefully the referee does not mess him up this time. Hopefully Trick Williams is able to get the victory, but in his way, even if the ref is in favor of Trick Williams, it is going to be very difficult to take down the SOB. Braun Strowman, he is a beast of a man. He is a strong crazy tank. He is a monster. He is ready to get another victory here against Trick Williams. Whether the ref is messing up or not, Braun Strowman looking to get the victory against Trick Williams. Will he be able to pull it off as Trick Williams attacks Braun Strowman before he can hop inside the ring? The match has not started, and Trick Williams, who, is probably furious because of last week, is laying down some big damage onto Braun Strowman with the kendo stick, just tearing down onto the body of Braun Strowman with that kendo stick. Braun Strowman trying to get up, but is quickly knocked back down by Trick Williams, who is continuing to use that kendo stick to his advantage. The fans, some booing, some cheering, as now Braun Strowman sent into the steel steps. Trick Williams now hopping inside of the ring. He's charged up. He is hyped up. He has made sure to shock, to stun, to stop Braun Strowman before Braun even had a chance to do anything against Trick. Braun Strowman out inside of the ring. This match has officially started, but quickly may end as Trick Williams, who already attacked Braun Strowman and already did a lot of damage, is looking for the finish, and he may be able to pull off the quick victory. Will he be able to do it? 1, 2, 3, and just like that, Trick Williams with the rematch, attacking Braun Strowman before the match started, gave him the advantage once the match started to quickly get the victory. And now in this rematch, Trick Williams has been able to get his first victory here in the main roster, as he was able to beat the SOB, Braun Strowman. We now are jumping into some big action. We have Money in the Bank qualifying matches. We have a triple threat match, and out of these 3 superstars coming out, 1 will qualify for the men's ladder match in order to try to win that Money in the Bank briefcase. Coming out first, a returning Rusev. Will he be able to qualify for Money in the Bank? We have not seen much of him ever since him trying to send that message through to Austin Theory. I don't think he's going to try to stop him sending messages to those who he thinks are wasting their potential. But for now, he's taking a quick break as he's looking to qualify into the Money in the Bank ladder match. But his 2 opponents are going to make it difficult for him, as next up, he hasn't even qualified, but he's already a fan favorite. One of the newest faces, one of the biggest faces here on Monday Night Raw, LA Knight, who moved to Monday Night Raw after the WWE roster shakeup and is quickly risen to the top. He is so far undefeated since moving here. Yes, he's only had 1 match, but he is undefeated, and he is looking to continue that here with the Money in the Bank qualifying match. And I'm saying he is a favorite because the fans have been calling for him to step it up and win the Money in the Bank briefcase. If he is able to qualify tonight, it will be his 3rd Money in the Bank ladder match. And you know what they say, 3rd time's the charm. And with everyone in the fans, in the crowd, being behind him, backing him up, supporting him, LA Knight is definitely a big favorite. But another man who is in the way of both LA Knight and Rusev, we have the Maverick, Logan Paul, hated by everyone. And it is for a reason, because he is talented, because he takes opportunities that many people believe he doesn't deserve, like this. Some people believe it should be those superstars that have been here for years and years who should receive these opportunities. But instead it is Logan Paul. Anyhow, we are ready to begin. We have our 3 superstars for this Money in the Bank ladder qualifying match. Who will be the first one to qualify into Money in the Bank? Let's go ahead and find out as we get this match started. Rusev able to counter Logan Paul's attack as Logan Paul was trying to pick up Rusev. Not able to do so. LA Knight breaking up the fight between those two. Now LA Knight trying to take control as he sends Rusev outside of the ring. Now a 1v1 between Logan Paul and the LA Knights as Logan Paul. Able to stop the big clothesline. Now a huge punch onto the face of LA Knight. Now very quickly, I'm going to go ahead and say my apologies if I miss anything, if I'm a little bit all over the place. I seem to suck when it comes to calling matches with more than one opponent. With more than 2 opponents. See, I'm already all over the place. So please forgive me, as right now LA Knight seems to be the man in control, at least inside of the ring. He's waiting for Rusev to get up. However, Logan Paul is already there as he slams LA Knight down. Rusev taking some damage of his own, and LA Knight is very quickly looking to take the weapons out as he has gotten a kendo stick. Logan Paul, Rusev, watch out, Logan Paul gets hit by the kendo stick. Logan Paul is taking some big damage as now LA Knight attacking Rusev with that kendo stick, stunning both of his opponents. Rusev gets up, but the kendo stick is shattered straight onto Rusev as now LA Knight sends Logan Paul outside the ring. Rusev is stunned. And now, what is LA Knight gonna look to do? He may not be able to do anything because Rusev picks him up. LA Knight tries to escape. He's able to do so. Now, can he put this match away? Logan Paul's right there and is able to quickly prevent anything before LA Knight can even look for the pinfall. This is the thing about triple threat matches or fatal 4 matches. Just when you think you have an opportunity, you forget about the other superstar in the match and he comes and interrupts you. But LA Knight may be able to pull it off. 1, 2, 3, and just like that, LA Knight has officially qualified for the Money in the Bank ladder match for a 3rd year in a row. And how I said in the beginning, he is by far one of the biggest fan favorites. We'll have to see if 3rd time will be a charm for LA Knight, but for now, celebrations continue as he has qualified. We are now about to jump into our main event of the night here in Boston, Massachusetts. And what a big match we have. As coming out first, we have the Second City Saint, CM Punk, in yet another Money in the Bank ladder qualifying match. Another triple threat match and another fan favorite, CM Punk. Just like LA Knight, this man has the crowd behind him. CM Punk has had the crowd behind him for over a decade. And he is looking to use the fans as motivation, as fuel to win Money in the Bank for a 3rd time. And ever since his return, CM Punk hasn't really been too much about gold, about championships. It's been more about helping, about returning and fixing things, just to name a few. But the Money in the Bank briefcase could help him shift his vision, shift his view into titles, into championships. Maybe he is the person to steal that championship away from John Cena. While he may have failed at Clash at the Castle, the Money in the Bank briefcase, gives you that opportunity to cash in whenever, wherever, which means you can make a match a triple threat match, or after a beat up John Cena wins a match, you can cash in. It allows more opportunities. Maybe CM Punk decides to cash in on a friend and Jey Uso. At the end of the day, it's a business. You need championships, you need titles to grow, but in the way of CM Punk, a big rival of recently, Braun Breaker, who has aligned himself with the likes of Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and even now, their newest member, Bronson Reed. Braun Breaker is trying to qualify to the Money in the Bank match, and oh my days, just CM Punk and Braun Breaker alone. It is going to be difficult between the two because they are going to not only look to win the match, but also look to stop one another. And well, Paul Heyman has stated that the missing piece in this team, the re-evolution, is championship gold. And once again, the Money in the Bank briefcase gives you the opportunity at exactly that. Braun Breaker has already beat CM Punk. He even beat Roman Reigns once, and while he also lost, like CM Punk, at Clash at the Castle, do not underestimate either of these guys. But also do not underestimate this guy right here, the Celtic Warrior, looking to qualify for Money in the Bank. And in this match specifically, just on paper, you could consider him the underdog. I mean, you have fresh and new beast mode Braun Breaker. You have a very well experienced, loved, high IQ CM Punk. Many people are gonna, underestimate Sheamus. Do not forget, he is a former world champion. He has done great things. He is almost become a Grand Slam champion, and the Money in the Bank briefcase could help him cash in on the Intercontinental Championship. It does not need to be a World Championship. He could cash in on that IC title, which Penta now holds, and become a Grand Slam champion. All three of these men have their reasons to why they need that Money in the Bank briefcase. Who's gonna take it tonight? CM Punk, Braun Breaker, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus. Get started off here in our main event as quickly. CM Punk inside the ring is attacked by Braun Breaker with a steel chair. Now trying to attack Sheamus, not able to do so as Sheamus able to prevent the attack, and now countering Braun Breaker, but CM Punk is there quickly to attack Sheamus. It is going to be a difficult match. You have talent everywhere, and just when you think you get rid of one person, as CM Punk looks for the pinfall. Just as I was saying, just as you think you get rid of one person, you got to jump straight into the next person. As CM Punk is on a roll, sending Sheamus into the corner and a big kick to Braun Breaker. However, you cannot be distracted. Sheamus looking to, countered, and now a big drop onto the floor. From the ring to the floor, CM Punk laying some big damage onto Sheamus and showing off a little bit. As CM Punk now hops into the ring, he slaps that chair out of Braun Breaker's arms. Braun Breaker able to counter, but Sheamus is right there almost instantly ready to stop him with a huge clothesline, but Sheamus not able to even catch his breath, as now CM Punk is the man who attacks Sheamus. CM Punk trying to get at Braun Breaker, but is countered as a big suplex by Braun Breaker, who is now attacked by Sheamus. We are moving quick, ladies and gentlemen. Do not blink, because you will miss action. As Braun Breaker with a big boot to Sheamus, CM Punk hops into the ring with a candlestick and throws it straight at the head of Braun Breaker. And now, dropping Braun Breaker onto some of the steel chair, as well as that candlestick. CM Punk, though, is quickly dropped. Oh my days. Sheamus able to drop CM Punk. But guess what? Sheamus not able to do nothing as Braun Breaker now sending Sheamus into the corner. I've been saying this whole match is all about eating both guys at once, which is near impossible. But Sheamus so may be able to pull it off. Pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out at 2 from Braun Breaker. Just as you think you're able to put one person away, the next person comes in. As look at CM Punk was looking to put this match away. Braun Breaker interrupts, now sending CM Punk into the turnbuckle. Braun Breaker uses the kendo stick onto the body of Sheamus to just destroy his opponent. He continues and continues. CM Punk getting some damage done to himself as well. And now Braun Breaker is looking. CM Punk gets up. It looked like Braun Breaker was looking for the spear, not able to get it done. But now as he charges up, he may be able to do so. And a huge spear onto the body of CM Punk. As Braun Breaker looks for the pinfall. Sheamus is right there though. And he is able to break the pinfall. Just before the count at 2. Able to break it. At the count at 1 is now Sheamus. Sends CM Punk flying. Braun Breaker dropping Sheamus. Sheamus gets up quickly. A big smack. Braun Breaker able to counter headbutt. We are moving fast as Braun Breaker now picks up Sheamus. Slams him down and looking for the pinfall. CM Punk though, right in front of them, able to stop before the referee can even count. As now Braun Breaker has been shut down. And now CM Punk flying, but now dropped by Braun Breaker. I was talking about big favorites and underdogs, but forget all of that. This match has been 50-50-50. That's not even mathematically possible, but that's exactly how it feels. Everyone has an even chance of winning this match as CM Punk is countered with a steel chair. Braun Breaker able to move it out of the way. Braun Breaker now looking to send CM Punk into the corner, now dropping Sheamus. Braun Breaker, only man standing, now looking for the pinfall. 1. Oh, but Sheamus able to kick out before the count at 2. Braun Breaker doing a very good job right now as he sends Sheamus now into the turnbuckle. And Sheamus getting up slowly. Braun Breaker charging up. Some big damage onto the body of Sheamus. Big knees to the stomach, but right there is CM Punk. Never mind. As Braun Breaker able to counter CM Punk, who knocks with the referee, and this allows CM Punk to now be on the attack. The referee may have just costed Braun Breaker the match. Braun Breaker, who is sent into the turnbuckle, and now a huge DDT off of the ropes. But guess what? Sheamus is right there ready to stop CM Punk as he looks to drop CM Punk onto the ropes, attacking that throat. Sheamus now looking to fly, but Braun Breaker is right there. Big punches onto Sheamus, now tossing him right on top of CM Punk, looking for the pinfall. Now 1. But a kick out at 1 from CM Punk. No one is able to get that 3 count. No favorites, no underdogs, just a whole lot of action. As Sheamus now attacking Braun Breaker, who I believe may be bleeding. Sheamus is charging up. He is getting ready, looking to put this match away. And he may be able to do so right here. Can he get it done? Is he going to look for the pinfall? Not yet. He's going to look to attack Braun Breaker with a steel chair. Now he's looking for the pinfall. Will he be able to get it done? 1, 2. CM Punk, though, able to break the count very quickly, hopping into the ring and stopping that count. Now attacking Sheamus as Braun Breaker gets up slowly. CM Punk is right there, ready to drop him back down with a big DDT. Now looking for the pinfall. 1, 2. But a kick out just before the count of 3 as Sheamus attacking CM Punk. Braun Breaker getting involved, stopping Sheamus. And Braun Breaker, a bleeding Braun Breaker, sends Sheamus outside of the ring. Is quickly attacked by CM Punk. Braun Breaker, though, able to counter with a big clothesline. And now Braun Breaker dropping CM Punk as Braun Breaker is charging up the spear. on to CM Punk. And he may be able to win the match right here, right now, but no. It looked like he was going to look for another spear. However, Sheamus gets in the way. He instead moves CM Punk out of the way and now able to counter. He may be able to stop CM Punk and Sheamus from getting into Money in the Bank, but no, CM Punk able to dodge the spear, excuse me. And now CM Punk may be able to win this match. Looking for the submission hold. Is he going to be able to pull it off? No. Braun Breaker able to break that submission hold, now sending CM Punk into the corner. As now CM Punk gets up slowly. Braun Breaker looking to put this match away. Will he be able to do so? Big knees onto the stomach of CM Punk as now Braun Breaker is looking for the spear. And he gets it done. Is this enough to win the match? Well, Sheamus is right there quickly stopping Braun Breaker from even getting the pinfall. And instead it is Sheamus who may be able to win this match. Wow, no. Kick out at one from Braun Breaker as CM Punk, Braun Breaker both getting up now. And now this match continues. A bloody Braun Breaker watches as Sheamus absolutely throws CM Punk flying. Sheamus is sent outside of the ring. And now Braun Breaker heads out to continue his attack on his newfound rival, CM Punk, as he picks up CM Punk slowly. And he is looking to drop him straight onto the floor, but he is countered as CM Punk instead is able to drop Braun Breaker with a huge show of strength. Watch out for Sheamus though, who has a kendo stick, and now attacks CM Punk with the kendo stick. CM Punk able to move out of the way, trying to counter, not able to do so as he is now sent into the steel stairs. And what a main event this has been, as now Braun Breaker also sent into the steel steps. No disqualifications, no countouts. You have to win inside that ring, pinfall or submission. Sheamus, though, does not care for that, as at the moment he continues to send his opponents into agony, into pain, and into the steel steps. However, though, CM Punk trying to change that with some big kicks, trying to deal some of his own damage onto Sheamus. As now Braun Breaker hops inside the ring. CM Punk hops inside the ring as well. Oh, going for the GTS. Will CM Punk be able to pull this off? CM Punk may be able to win the match and qualify for Money in the Bank, but no. At the very last second, Sheamus has been able to break the pinfall. And now it is Sheamus who may look like the favorite. He is looking to put CM Punk away, but Braun Breaker quickly stops the pinfall. And just when we thought CM Punk had the Money in the Bank match in his hand, Sheamus able to break the count. Now Braun Breaker. CM Punk, though, able to kick out at 2. What a freaking match this has been. An instant classic. A future Hall of Famer match. As Braun, no. Sheamus with a big kick to Braun Breaker. And now looking for the pinfall onto CM Punk. 1, 2, 3, and Sheamus has just been able to qualify for Money in the Bank. At the beginning of this match, he looked like the underdog, but he proved us all wrong. Sheamus has made it into the Money in the Bank. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in NXT.